Welcome to the Prep Zone on Valley Sports West. Tonight in Week 0, a CIF Southern Section showdown between two powers, the St. Bonaventure Serra and the Inglewood Sentinels. If you know CIF Southern Section football, you know about the talent and the tradition at both of these programs. St. Bonaventure, Inglewood, some of the best talent throughout the Southern Section, and it starts here in Week 0. First, for St. Bonnie's, Coach Joe Ganecci brings in a lot of talent on the road. It starts with his running back in DeLon Thompson. Reminds you of the greats Lorenzo Booker, who is in the house tonight checking out this Prep Zone game. Had the privilege of playing with him at Florida State before he went into the league. He'll be in the house, and he's very proud of this young running back. Good line up front, a lot of skill guys, and a very strong defense as well for the Serras. On the other side for Inglewood, Coach Fig, in just his fourth year, has taken over an 0-10 team, moved them from Division 13 to Division 2 in 1 year, has brought back that Inglewood tradition. And a big part of that is Jamari Johnson, the big tight end, wide receiver, former quarterback, committed to the University of Louisville. Keep an eye on him. You've got to double team him. You've got to scheme against the big tight end in Johnson. Expect a lot of points in this game and a lot of fireworks here in Week 0. We'll be right back in the Prep Zone on Valley Sports West. Bonaventure Serra and the Inglewood Sentinels. If you know CIF Southern Section football, you know about the talent and the tradition at both of these programs. St. Bonaventure, Inglewood, some of the best talent throughout the Southern Section, and it starts here in Week 0. First, for St. Bonaventure.
It's the Ford Summer.
What'd you eat? Hey, what'd you eat for dinner? You speaking English?
It's Pinky. It's Pinky or what he eat. What the last thing he eat? Oh, he ate Jack in the Box.
I know you only eat two things. Hometown buffet and what's that other one? What's that place by our house? The fucking Korean barbecue fucking thing? And Jen, yeah. You only eat two things. It's one of those two.
They had turkey and bacon, right?
Hi, how you doing?
You want to go play? Stadium.
See you later. Don't get in trouble.
And that little, they just don't.
You gonna run up and down this?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna stand right now. Try to.
Man's getting all hyped up on himself over there. looks thin.
20 pounds, you think? Where's he at right now? 20? How tall is he, bro?
Yeah. Oh, that's good. He looks thin.
Is it soft for you?
Welcome to the Prep Zone on Valley Sports West. Tonight in Week 0, a CIF Southern Section showdown between two powers, the St. Bonaventure Serra and the Inglewood Sentinels. If you know CIF Southern Section football, you know about the talent and the tradition at both of these programs. St. Bonaventure, Inglewood, some of the best talent throughout the Southern Section, and it starts here in Week 0. First, for St. Bonnie's, Coach Joe Ganecci brings in a lot of talent on the road. It starts with his running back in DeLon Thompson. Reminds you of the greats Lorenzo Booker, who is in the house tonight checking out this Prep Zone game. Had the privilege of playing with him at Florida State before he went into the league. He'll be in the house, and he's very proud of this young running back. Good line up front, a lot of skill guys, and a very strong defense as well for the Serras. On the other side for Inglewood, Coach Fig, in just his 4th year, has taken over an 0-10 team, moved them from Division 13 to Division 2 in 1 year, has brought back that Inglewood tradition, and a big part of that is Jamari Johnson, the big tight end, wide receiver, former quarterback, committed to the University of Louisville. Keep an eye on him. You've got to double-team him. You've got to scheme against the big tight end in Johnson. Expect a lot of points in this game and a lot of fireworks here in Week 0. We'll be right back in the Prep Zone on Valley Sports West.
Remember as a kid, if you could dream it, you could do it? Well, you still can. Now during the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event. And with great offers on select Ford vehicles, you'll not only bring back the fun, you'll supercharge it. So when the sun goes down, you'll just be getting started.
Now, get the powerful 2022 Ford F-150 with 1.9% APR for 60 months, only at your Southern California Ford dealers.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Lights, folks. It is Week 0 here in the Prep Zone on Valley Sports West. It's the St. Bonaventure Serifs visiting the Inglewood Sentinels here at El Camino College here in Torrance. It is a beautiful Friday summer evening here, but you can start to get the feels of fall. Two traditional powers turned into a little bit of a rivalry these past few years. A lot of points, tons of talent. Coach Joe Ganecci in his 4th year for St. Bonaventure, bringing the winning tradition back. And Coach Milvon James in his 4th year back at Inglewood. Coach Fig took over an 0-10 team in 2019. Since then, just gone 26-2. Young team. They graduated a lot of talent, did the Sentinels, but took them from D13 to Division 2 in just 1 year. Keys to the game on my Rick's radars. First for the Serras, ball control. Got to control the clock and possess it. Got to play disciplined with some of those new young players. And that young defense creating turnovers, being opportunistic, getting the ball back in the hands of the big quarterback in Walter. St. Bonaventure will be kicking off to Inglewood right to left. And we are underway in the 2022 season, Week 0 in the Prep Zone. Nice kickoff by Jacob Moraga for the Seraphs. Now on the other side on my radar for the Sentinels. They have to be disciplined. Again, young team, graduate a lot of talent. Got to play under control and control the pace of the game. Control that ball as well and be efficient with their possessions. No wasted plays, wasted drives, and points are at a premium for this young Inglewood team. Houston Longstreet, the talented quarterback, will lead the Sentinels onto the field. Watch out for the big wide receiver tight end, number 1, Jamari Johnson, the University of Louisville commit, former quarterback himself. He's a big target. Longstreet, the inside give. Looks like that's going to be Dane Reed, the running back for the Sentinels. They're going hurry-up offense, 6-yard gain, second down. Inside give, that's going to be a first down. Out of the gate, that was back-to-back runs, actually, for number 24, Caleb Harper. Getting a dose on first and second down. Moving the chains early for Inglewood. Longstreet, inside give again. Run it till they stop it. Another big run by Harper, close to another Sentinel first down, and that will move the chains. Loving the pace of Inglewood out of the gate. Rotating personnel, you got guys coming off the field, rotating in fresh bodies. Inglewood fans here tonight representing well, they're already fired up. Play action, now it's going to be a now route on the outside. That's the Bryce Parker on the edge. That'll be another first down for Inglewood. Sentinel faithful pumped up here at El Camino College. Trip set to the top of your screen. Go the similar route to the outside. St. Bonaventure close, able to break it up. That pass intended for the aforementioned Jamari Johnson.
Brother, careful!
Johnson played quarterback. Moved to wide receiver, tight end. He's going to get the top of your screen now. Big number 1, again committed to the University of Louisville. Second and long now. Thought that was an incomplete pass. Somehow they ruled it complete and a fumble and a big loss for Inglewood. 2 receivers set to each side. Longstreet in gun. Looking right. Trying to hit the seam route. That ball thrown behind his intended receiver, John L. Gray. Gray was running free up the seam. Longstreet just could not put it on him. Longstreet, just a sophomore, 12 Division I offers so far. Very talented young quarterback for Inglewood. Yes, that should be encroachment on the defense. Hard count. Gets a defensive end for St. Bonaventure to jump. And that'll be 3 yards, much needed for Inglewood. Third and more manageable now, third and about 12 for Inglewood. Chris Ritz, pleasure to be with you here in the prep zone, serving as your play-by-play and color analyst tonight. They'll swing out of the backfield. Longstreet looks right. He's going to take it on recon. Quarterback draw. Got some positive yardage, but brought down at about the 33-yard line of St. Bonaventure. That'll bring up fourth down. Inglewood offense stays on the field. Keep your eye on number 1. Jamari Johnson up top into the boundary. Got to check with me now. Coach Fig and the offensive staff see the defense. A little adjustment now with the receiving corps. Johnson up top. That's where I think you do a jump ball. Give him a chance to go up and get it. There'll be a penalty flag down. And that's going to be movement on the offensive side for Inglewood. That'll back them up. False start on the offense. And that'll bring on the punt team for the Sentinels. know Coach Fig's going to be frustrated with that one. So much momentum moving the chains, and then they stall. Coach Fig played ball at UCLA himself. Standout athlete. Coached at Hawkins for years. He's coached a lot of All-Americans, Adidas All-American games. He's coached 10 All-Americans himself. And what a job he's done now in his 4th year at Inglewood and a 26-2 record. And it's a high snap. It's going to be over Longstreet, the quarterback and punter. And he's just going to go down. A little surprised. Thought he might try to make something happen with that. And a huge loss. And talk about great field position to start for St. Bonaventure. It'll be about the 30 of Inglewood. How quickly momentum can change. And that's where you see the big quarterback in Anthony Walter lead the Serap's offense, a transfer from Sierra Canyon. Another quarterback with a lot of Division I interest already himself. Walter, 6'2", almost 200 pounds, a junior quarterback. St. Bonaventure, 2 receivers wide to the left. Single back set with the stud, DeLon Thompson, our spotlight player tonight in the prep zone. They'll give it to Thompson up the gap. And lucky he was taken down in the second level. That was number 5, Kevin Longstreet, bringing down Thompson, or he might have been gone. 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6 for St. Bonaventure. Speaking of running backs, the great Lorenzo Booker is in the house tonight, supporting his Seraphs. Great running back from back in the day. Had the pleasure of playing with him at Florida State before a great NFL career. Keep an eye out for Lorenzo Booker in the prep zone. Motion. Walter in the shotgun passing situation. There's going to be a flag. Looks like the motion man was moving forward before the ball was snapped. Cannot do that. That's going to be a penalty on St. Bonnie. You're that motion man. You got to stay lateral. Cannot go forward until that ball is snapped. So some early penalties expected here in week 0. Scrimmages are one thing, team and practice is one thing, but nothing like the Friday Night Lights. So both of these coaches, Coach Fig for Inglewood, Coach Canetti for St. Bonaventure, wanting to get as many of those early penalties out of the way. That'll bring up 2nd and 11 now for St. Bonnie. Four wide receiver set. Motion again. Walter looking left. He's going to climb the pocket and pressure. Brought down on the TFL, the tackle for loss. That's big 99 Jason Roberts, the D tackle, getting penetration and bringing down Walter. Coach Canetti trying to get boys settled in, talking to the officials. Another flag down.
Did he lay him out? Then he hit the running back out. Did he fall though? Yeah.
3rd and 15 as of now for St. Bonaventure.
Oh shit! Yeah, the running back went out to the flat and then he fucking laid his ass out. Yeah, he was cussing at the ref. Oh, and gave him a sideline one. Hey guys, let's let you know that
I let him know. 3rd and 15 for St. Bonnie. Motion coming back. Walter, the inside give. That's handoff to Thompson. Anytime you can keep him from a big gain, that's a win for this Inglewood defense. Thompson has battled injuries, but has really fought back. One of the quiet leaders. Was talking with Lorenzo Booker before the game, just raves about DeLon Thompson. His father played at Tennessee back in the day. Fourth down, and now we see the Serap's offense stand on the field. 4th and 12, they're going to go for it. Keep an eye on number 12, Jaquin Juice Johnson, the big wide receiver. Keep an eye on top of your screen. Walter back to pass. He's looking that way. He's going up top. There's a hold on the back end on Juice. And that's going to draw a pass interference call or a holding. One-on-one coverage on Johnson. Walter gave him a shot. And a penalty flag on the back end. There's a shot of Coach Ganetti there. The suit and tie, the shirt and tie for St. Bonaventure. In his 4th year, Coach Ganetti was a ball boy back in the day for Coach John Mack. All-time winningest coach at St. Bonaventure. Lorenzo Booker's coach back in the day. So Coach Ganetti, talking with him before the game on the field, bleeds green and gold, and again has just really brought back that winning tradition here at St. Bonaventure that Coach Mack started years ago. 1st and 10 now. Ball is on the 17. Now take a look down below. Johnson, a lot of space, one-on-one coverage to the left of your screen. They'll give it to Thompson, tries to bounce it outside. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage by that Sentinels defense. That'll be a loss of a couple on 1st down. Second and 13 for the Serra. Ball on the 20. Talked about that first key, ball control. So far, the Serra's doing that, eating up that game clock. And now in the red zone of Inglewood. DeLon Thompson now in the Wildcat. He'll take it up the A-gap. Breaks the tackle, able to pick up a few more. That'll be a few yards short of a 1st down. Third and about 6 now for St. Bonnie. This is where I think you come back and try to find Juice Johnson on the outside, the big receiver. Walter, a big, strong quarterback. Can make all the throws. A lot of Division I interest so far as the junior quarterback has. Thompson single back set. Johnson down on the left side of your screen. Safety up over the top, putting the man in motion. And St. Bonnie not on the same page. Coach Ganetti on the field. He's not happy about it. We talk about penalties, but also just execution of plays in week 0. Much expected. Alignment and assignment issues and motion guys. We see it every year early in the season, and no exception for St. Bonaventure. Again, folks, welcome here in week 0, the Ford CIF Southern Section High School Football. This is the prep zone on Valley Sports West. Sun getting ready to set here at El Camino College. Beautiful August evening. St. Bonaventure trying to put the first points on the scoreboard tonight. Inglewood came out hot. That hurry-up offense moving the chains could not convert, and a miscue on special teams gave great field position for St. Bonaventure. 3rd and 6, heavy set into the boundary, left side. 2 men in motion now, moving left to right. Walter, play action. There's pressure. He's going to run it. Makes the man mitt, takes a huge hit on the back end. That was a hit stick from the safety, Justin Johnson, coming in hot. That's a form tackle from Johnson. Put his face mask right in the chest of Walter. Didn't put his head down. Take a look. Boom. That's a safe, clean tackle for Justin Johnson. 4th down. 4th and short. 3 yards to go for St. Bonnie. Ball on the 11. This is where I think you give it to DeLon Thompson. He's in Wildcat. He's going to get the snap. Going to take it right up the A-gap. He's hit. He breaks the tackle. He's got the first down and inside the 3-yard line. That's why he's our spotlight player tonight in the prep zone. Number 24, DeLon Thompson. Moving the change, dropping the change. You don't need him inside the 10. Chain gang can take a break. And now the Serras knocking on the door. You know that makes Lorenzo Booker proud on the St. Bonnie sideline watching his alma mater. Number 1 running back in the class of 2001. Lorenzo Booker out of St. Bonaventure. Everyone bunched in now, too tight formation. 2-back set, expect to give it to Thompson. Oh, it's a missed snap, ball's on the ground. We'll see who has it. Inglewood comes up with it. A miscue now for St. Bonaventure. 2 big miscues early, 1 in special teams, and now Walter cannot get the snap. It goes down. And this young, talented Sentinel defense comes away with a turnover. We talked about one of the keys was playing discipline and being opportunistic, and Inglewood does just that. Huge missed opportunity for St. Bonaventure, knocking on the door. Now Inglewood backed up on their own goal line. Can they avoid the safety? The sophomore quarterback, Houston Longstreet, in shotgun. Inside give. That's going to be number 3. It's fumbled. Longstreet gets back on it. Dane Reed put it on the carpet after contact from one of the interior linemen from St. Bonaventure, but Longstreet does his job as a quarterback, gets back on it, preventing a huge turnover on their own goal line. So we expect a quick pass somewhere on the edge now from Longstreet. Wide receiver spread out wide, double stack set. Oh, they'll give it inside. This one goes back to the running back. And it looks like it's a turnover. Wow, St. Bonaventure comes through again. The ball was given to Harper. St. Bonaventure, back-to-back plays, is able to create turnovers on Inglewood. And they've got it right back where they have it a moment ago, inside the 1. How about these defenses early on? You always say the defense is always ahead of the offense, and that proving true tonight here in week 0. Walter back in the field. Expect him to be under center. Give to DeLon Thompson. I'm calling the plays. That's what I'm doing. Inside the 1-yard line. Got a lead blocker. Walter will do just that. Thompson, he's hit in a hurry. Penetration right away. Benny Wolfram, the Mike Backer, shot the gap. Talk about penetration and tackle for loss right away. Here's a look at that turnover again. That ball just stripped, taken away by Big 42 for St. Bonaventure. That was Anthony Albanez, one of our smash-up players tonight, proven why early on. It was a loss of 5. 2nd and 6 now for St. Bonaventure. Walter now in the shotgun. Keep an eye on Johnson to the left of your screen, the big wide receiver. He'll throw it in the flat for Thompson. He's got it. Makes a man miss, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, St. Bonaventure, DeLon Thompson. Our prep zone spotlight player showing up early. Easy pitch and catch from the quarterback and Walter in the flats at Thompson. Breaks a tackle and gets into the party box. George Mann now on for the PAT extra point for St. Bonnie. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up. It is good. And St. Bonaventure strikes first. 7-0 Serifs. Take another look at the score. Thompson is going to leak out on the right side in the flat. Walter patient. Gets it out to Thompson. He breaks a tackle, is able to get in. It's Serra's on the board first. Jacob Moraga back on and kick it off for St. Bonaventure. Joshua Russell, one of the men back deep for Inglewood. See if they can get something returnable this time. And it will be. Ball is taken on the outside. That is Russell. And a nice tackle and special teams for St. Bonaventure. I think that was George Mann coming in on the tackle. And Inglewood will start with the ball at about the 26. Offense looked great on the first drive, moving into the red zone of St. Bonaventure. But then had a miscue on fourth down, had to punt it, and the ball was snapped way over the head of Longstreet, which gave St. Bonnie great field position, allowed them to score. 2:13 left in this first quarter. Week 0. Inglewood with their third offensive possession. Longstreet looking right. He'll throw it in the flat. That ball is complete. Number 14, Deland Perry, the big 6'3" wide receiver. Short gain of about 1. Look for Inglewood to come back to that at some point on the out and up. The aggressive coverage there from St. Bonnie. Longstreet now looking right. He's going to throw that comeback route, and that is low. Ball was intended for Kamal Jabari. Young quarterbacks, you want to hit that out route, that comeback up and away. It was away but low. Not able to come up with it that time. Third and 10. 4 wide receiver set, single back. Longstreet making his check. Take a look to the top of your screen. Man-on-man coverage. Single high safety in the middle of the field. Longstreet will do that. He's going to take a shot downfield. That ball is complete. Terrell Bradshaw got behind coverage. Safety got over late. He took a big shot, but was able to hold on to the ball. Nice ball from Longstreet. And Bradshaw able to contain it. Big first down for Inglewood. They're on the move. Dead ball. It's going to be a sideline warning on Inglewood. Those coaches are fired up. A lot of these guys, former players. And the referee's telling the backup that is a warning, no penalty. Next time it will be. Tremendous coaching staff headed by Coach Vig, Milvon James, Coach Jason Watson, Richard Young, Dylan Lemley, Naman Cotton, Antoine Marshall, Ed Morgan, and Montre Bell. A lot of former players and love this Inglewood squad. First down and 10. Longstreet. St. Bonnie showing pressure. Now they back up. He's looking left. He'll throw a quick hitter on the outside. Ball almost picked, but had enough zip on it. Back to Terrell Bradshaw. That's where the arm strength showed of the young quarterback in Longstreet. If that ball's thrown any softer, it's pick 6 the other way. Great coverage by St. Bonnie. But Bradshaw able to pull it in. Now second and short. Inglewood approaching the red zone. That's inside the 20 of St. Bonaventure. Longstreet making the check. That's the inside give to Harper. Penalty flag is down. He does have the first down. I would assume this is going to be a holding somewhere in the interior line, but we'll see what the call is. It's going to be a face mask on St. Bonaventure. Be a first down and then some. Nice run by Harper. They had to grab something to pull him down. It was a face mask. That'll be 3 yards. And now, Inglewood knocking on the door inside the 10. First down on the 8. Inside give again. Harper tries to bounce it, just couldn't get to the edge. Good pursuit from the St. Bonaventure defense. They've been bending, trying not to break. Personnel changes for Inglewood. 2 receivers set to both sides of your screen. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. We'll flip the field, and after one, St. Bonaventure leads Inglewood 7-0. We'll be back in the prep zone.
It's the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event, and with great offers on select Ford vehicles, you'll not only bring back the fun, you'll supercharge it.
Now get the powerful 2022 F-150 with 1.9% APR for 60 months, only at your Southern California Ford dealers.
Welcome back to the prep zone on Valley Sports West. Week 0 showdown with the St. Bonaventure Serra and Inglewood Sentinels. Serra's on the board first, the only score of the first quarter. It was a quick one, a lot of hurry-up offense, but also some opportunistic defense, forcing turnovers. 3 already in the first quarter, but Inglewood now inside the 10 of St. Bonaventure trying to even things up. Inglewood, just 37 varsity players. Last year sent 9 players to Division I colleges, and 12 going to play college ball total. What a job by Coach Fig, Milvon James, in his 4th year here at Inglewood. Longstreet, the inside give. It's to John L. Gray. Gray tries to bounce it. Another penalty flag down. That's going to be a holding call against Inglewood.
You move back down?
That'll back him up 5.
Your pops them still out there?
I ain't looking like a grown man.
Repeat the down. Now 2nd and 17 for the Wood. Take a look at the left side of your screen. One-on-one matchup. Jamari Johnson, the big receiver tight end, single coverage. And that's what they'll do. They'll take a shot. Johnson going up for it, and the ball is broken up.
Put the ball higher. Whoa.
Nice coverage on the back end. St. Bonaventure. That was Drew Cofield, the sophomore quarterback. He started in press coverage, backed up, and it's a good thing he did. He was able to break up that ball to Johnson. They come back to that. That's one where Longstreet want to put more air on that, just really give him a true jump ball. Let him go up and get a rebound with a big height advantage on the sophomore corner. 3rd down. Longstreet getting the check from the sideline, and Coach Fig and the staff after seeing the defensive line. He's going to fake He's going to climb the pocket and run it. He's into the second level, bounces it outside. Houston Longstreet close to the goal line. Looks like he'll be just short, taken down inside the 1. Nice run by the sophomore quarterback. Now let's see if Inglewood can capitalize. They've been inside the 1 again tonight. They had the turnover. Harper in the backfield. They'll give it to him on the left side. He's hit in the backfield. And he did break the plane. Touchdown. Caleb Harper, Inglewood is on the board. Bryce Parker on for the PAT extra point. The receiver's also the kicker. High snap. Great job. The ball is put down. And the kick is up, and it is good. Great job by Longstreet to get that snap down for Parker to put it through. And we got a tied ball game. 7-7. Inglewood ties it up. Just a give off to Harper off the left side. He was hitting the backfield, but you see him pumping the legs. He's able to break the plane. It was good penetration on that second level by Keon Glover. Talented young outside linebacker. Lorenzo Booker was telling me all about Glover as well. But it was the lower body strength of Parker able to get into the end zone. Parker kicks the extra points, also the kickoffs. He's going to sleep well tonight. Receiver, place kicker, and kicking it off here for Inglewood. We're all tied up, folks. 11:09 to go in the first half. Whistle blown. It's like there was a penalty against St. Bonaventure, so now the kickoff will not be from the 35, but from the 40. I believe it was on the extra point in a roughing call against the Seraphs. You know that Parker wants to try to put this thing in the end zone. It's a pooch kick, and it is caught by St. Bonaventure right up the gut. Looks like it was a fair catch. A little confusion there in the special teams. And St. Bonaventure will start with the ball on about the 32. Walter brings St. Bonnie back on the field.
DC, I guess we made it.
4 wide receiver set. Single back with Thompson along Walter.
DC, they gave us the score.
Motion. They'll give it to Thompson. Breaks a tackle. Into the second level for a nice gain. DeLon Thompson. Picking up where he left off on that last drive. Second down and about 3 now for the Seraphs. Now a trip set to the right side, bottom of your screen, single receiver up top. Walter puts his man in motion. He's looking left. He'll throw a hitch route up top. That'll be a first down. Ball is complete. think that was Juice Johnson again on the completion. One of our smash-up players tonight in the prep zone. First down, St. Bonnie. 10 minutes to go in the first half. St. Bonaventure, we talked about controlling the clock, controlling the ball. That clock continues to run. I want to try to limit the possessions of this talented Inglewood offense. Trip set again to the bottom. Walter, inside give to Thompson. He goes right, he'll cut it back. Looks like he picked up about one. Coach Kenichi, been around this St. Bonaventure a long time. Again, was a ball boy years ago for Coach John Mack, the all-time great coach at St. Bonaventure. Been a coach here for years, now in his fourth year as the head coach. And he's done a tremendous job at the helm here at St. Bonaventure. 2nd and 8. Motion left to right. Walter back to pass. He's looking left. On the slant, backside. Ball is complete to Juice again. Jaquin Johnson. That'll move the chains for St. Bonnie. The great Pierce Clarkson just walking by. St. John Bosco quarterback out supporting Inglewood tonight. Here with his father, the great quarterback coach Steve Clarkson. His mom Lisa. It was great seeing them before the game. Pierce is coming by the Valley broadcast booth right now to say hello. Keeping out for Pierce Clarkson and the Bosco Braves this year. We'll see them on the game of the week and in the prep zone as well. First down, St. Bonnie. Walter, ball is down, picks it back up. Gets away with it. That'll be thrown out of bounds, and that will not be intentional grounding. Did not see anyone in the area, but a rule change this year, much like college. As long as that ball is thrown beyond the line of scrimmage, will not be intentional grounding. Smart decision by the quarterback and Anthony Walter to avoid the big loss. And folks, this year that does not have to just be a quarterback. It can be a running back or a receiver on a toss or a double pass. As long as that ball crosses the line of scrimmage, it will not be intentional grounding. And that play did not see a receiver or running back close to the ball in the past. They would have called that grounding, but one of the rule changes this year, make note of it. So still 2nd and 10 for St. Bonaventure. They negate the miscue. Back in the Wildcat. DeLon Thompson. He'll take it up the gut. And he's got a first down. He is explosive. Shot out of the gate. That'll move the chains for the Seraphs. Like the way Coach Ganetti is mixing it up with Walter and also Thompson of the Wildcat formation. Takes the lateral run with the motion man, gets the defense flowing laterally. He's able to hit it right up the gut. Look at the effort, jumping up to ensure that first down. Inglewood defense trying to hold. First down for St. Bonnie. Walter under center. The inside give to Thompson. Stutter steps. Breaks a couple tackles, continues to drive the legs. And getting close to another first down.
Let's go, D.
Gonna bring up 2nd and a couple for the Seraphs. Walter back to pass, looking right. Pressure. Across his body, throws into traffic. And there's a flag on the back end. Pass interference. Looks like will be the call against Inglewood. Thought Walter was going to tuck it and run. He had some space out to the left where I thought he could have picked up the first down. Threw across his body into double coverage. But it pays off with the pass interference call against the Inglewood secondary. He was looking for Juice Johnson again on the deep crossing route. And that'll give a first down for St. Bonaventure on about the 10-yard line. Good pocket presence by Walter, escaping pressure, keeping his eyes downfield, and throwing across his body, giving his receiver a chance, and draw the pass interference. That's where I think you're going to see a dose of DeLon Thompson again. So trying to get that passing game dialed in here early. Walter to give to Thompson. A little ISO, he's able to jump over a guy, pick up a few more before being taken down. Looked like that was Benny Wolfgram again on the tackle, the Mike Backer. That's your middle linebacker. St. Bonaventure offensive line doing a real good job tonight so far, opening up those lanes for DeLon Thompson. Serra's not in a hurry at all. Game clock continues to run. Now they're spreading them out. 4 wide receiver set, trips to the right side. Walter looks backside, one-on-one coverage, trying to find the slant to Juice. Ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Good penetration by the Inglewood defensive line. Third and 7 now for St. Bonaventure. Keon Glover now alongside Walter. Young, talented running back, man in motion. Keep an eye to your right side. It's going to turn to a 3-receiver set. Walter looking that way. There's pressure. Almost got away from it. He goes down. Taking a big hit from the backside. Did a good job to avoid pressure. And came again from the backside. A big hit on Walter. Got to credit the D-line of Inglewood. That'll bring up 4th down for the Serra's offense, staying on the field. This is where if I'm Inglewood, I'm bringing pressure. Well, I think Coach Kenichi still trying to decide what to do. He's got Walter on the sideline. They're going to call a timeout. See if he wants to keep the offense in the field or try the field goal.
Let's go, G!
From Jacob Moraga. Take another look. Great job by Inglewood, bringing pressure off the right side. Look at them bust through. He breaks it. Number 91 for Inglewood was able to get in the backfield, create the initial pressure. That was Andrew Guyden. He did not give up and was able to get the sack on Walter. Great effort by Guyden. Missed the first tackle, regrouped, came back and got the big tackle for loss. Great effort by the big fella.
Hey, what are you telling your son? Let's go, defense, let's go! I said, hey, y'all be getting something. I said, he looked right at you.
Offense stays on the field, but St. Bonaventure looks a little discombobulated. I think that was Glover coming off. Now he's back on. 4 wide receiver set. One-on-one up top. Walter taking a shot for Juice. Juice makes the catch. Flag down. Nonetheless, touchdown. St. Bonaventure. Andrew Walter to Jaquin Juice Johnson. Pass interference is the call. Touchdown will stand. Forgive me, that is Joaquin Juice Johnson. So used to calling him Juice tonight. St. Bonnie takes advantage of the one-on-one coverage. Great ball timing from Walter, and Juice is able to come down with it. And the kick is up and good from George Mann. And St. Bonnie's now with a 14-7 lead. Take another look at the touchdown. Bonnie got things figured out personnel-wise, but up top, one-on-one coverage, there was no safety help. Walter, little back shoulder approach to Juice. Pass interference nonetheless. Touchdown stands. Terrell Bradshaw and Vince Lakins back deep for Inglewood to return. Along with Perry and Khalil Pert. This ball will be returnable. It's going to be Bradshaw. Goes from left to right. He's got some space on the outside. Cuts it back. Penalty flags down all over the field. But a nice return by Bradshaw to about midfield. We'll see what the laundry list is. 4:25 to go in the second quarter. St. Bonaventure holding on to a 7-point lead, 14-7 over Inglewood.
Hey, put somebody else in there on kickoff return. Put somebody else in there on kickoff return.
Penalties against Inglewood. That's going to bring it back. Looked like they were going to start at about midfield. Now they'll be at about the 27-yard line. First down Sentinels on the 27. Three wide receiver set. Harper alongside Longstreet. And the inside give goes to Harper. Bounces it outside. Another penalty flag down in the area of holding. And that will be the call against the Sentinels. Holding in the interior line, that'll back him up. And now it'll be 1st and 20. Trip set wide to the left side, bottom. There's only one defensive back on the trips formation. St. Bonaventure having some personnel issues up covered. All right, throw this quick on the outside if I'm Longstreet. He'll do just that. Ball is caught by Bradshaw. Can he make a man miss? He does. Lowers the head, is able to pick up a few more. Inglewood late getting that ball out, but converts nonetheless. That'll bring him back to the original line of scrimmage. And 2nd and about 9. Again, folks, if you're wondering, why is it taking so long with personnel and formation getting set? These are the problems that happen in your first game, week 0. It's hard to simulate that game tempo in the scrimmage. Longstreet looking right. He'll throw a little flat route to Bradshaw. Takes a big hit on the outside. They're going to call it a fumble and a scoop and score. Opportunity for St. Bonaventure. Brought down inside the 5-yard line. That was a great effort to save the touchdown by Bryce Parker on the outside. I thought it was incomplete. Not sure if Bradshaw had possession of it. It was a big hit. It's good to see him back up. But it looks like that is going to be called a complete pass, a hit, a fumble, and a scoop by St. Bonnie. Now they're inside the 5, knocking on Inglewood's door again. We'll see if we can get another look at it. That's the end of the play. I think a lot of the Inglewood players thought what we thought, that the ball was incomplete. It's a big hit on the outside by St. Bonaventure. Wildcat with Thompson. He'll give it to Glover, right to left, and Glover cuts it up. And he is in for the St. Bonaventure touchdown. DeLon Thompson took the snap, gave it to Glover, going right to left, and a nice cut by the sophomore running back. He's able to just break the plane and get in for the Serra's touchdown. Touchdown does stand, confirmed by the side judge and the back judge that he did break the plane. That'll bring up George Mann again for the extra point, and it looked like this was blocked. It is no good. Good job by the PA block team for Inglewood. Get a hand on it. But St. Bonaventure takes advantage. Nonetheless, we'll take a look. Top of your screen, the flat route. This could have gone either way. It was so bang, but they did rule it a completion, a fumble, and then the ball was scooped up by number 4, Zane McCulley, the safety for St. Bonaventure. And a touchdown-saving tackle by Parker, but nonetheless negated by a touchdown by Keon Glover, the young running back for St. Bonaventure. So 20-7 is the score. Serra's the lead over the Sentinels. 3:15 to go in the first half. Inglewood will get at least another drive here before going in the locker room. They can fire up that fast-paced offense that came hot out of the gates tonight with a lot of first downs. Again, this Inglewood team is talented but young. They graduated a lot of talent from the 2021 squad last year. Talking with Coach Fig this week, said discipline would be one of their biggest challenge with their youth, and it's showing here early. This ball is caught on the back end and returned. Breaking a tackle. That is Vince Lakins. Able to bring it out close to the 30-yard line of Inglewood. That's where Longstreet will bring the offense back on the field. Inglewood has moved the ball well tonight. It's just been miscues, turnovers, and even in special teams that has hurt them. Talked about one of their keys coming into the game. We mentioned it. It's being disciplined and being efficient. Need to clean up both of those areas tonight for this young team. There's going to be a timeout called by St. Bonaventure. With about 3 minutes to go here in the first half. First down for Inglewood, 3 minutes to go in the half. Starting on their 24-yard line. 4 wide receiver set. Houston Longstreet looking left. He'll throw it in the flat. And that ball is dropped. Austin Tillman. It's a freshman. Couldn't hold on to it. Longstreet now looking right. Pressure. Climbs the pocket. He's going to run it off to the left side. Trying to get to the edge. And he'll step out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. Good run by the sophomore quarterback at Houston Longstreet. Bring up third and about 3. Longstreet checking the play. Seeing what the defense is in, getting them in the best situation possible. 2 receivers by the screen, single receiver up top. Longstreet looking left. He throws the fade route. Cover 2 fade route, tried to put it behind the corner from the safety. It was a nice ball, just could not be pulled in by Terrell Bradshaw, the junior receiver. Nice hole shot by the quarterback in Longstreet. That's what you want. You call that fade. You got zone coverage. Got to drive it in that hole. That's why you call it a hole shot before the safety got there. Longstreet did just that. Just could not pull it in. Good Bradshaw. Now Longstreet punt formation. 4th and 4. Longstreet will kick it away. It's going to be caught. Good job by Joaquin Juice Johnson to secure the return. And now St. Bonaventure will have another shot running a 2-minute offense. Good field position as well in the 45 for the Seraphs. Missed opportunity on offense there for Inglewood. That would have been a first down and possibly more for Bradshaw. Andrew Walter, the transfer quarterback, in the shotgun. He'll fake it left, right. Now he'll give to Thompson, coming back right to left. Nice gain by Thompson.
You think a safety's gonna do that shit at middle?
Nice pickup of about 6. Bring up 2nd and 4 for St. Bonnie. Look for Inglewood to bring some pressure. Man in motion. Walter back to pass. Quick hitter. The inside slant. Ball is complete. Oh, and then it's out. And they're going to rule that incomplete. Another bang-bang play. This one goes the way of incomplete. That would have been a scoop and turnover for Inglewood that time. Referee saying he did not have possession of it before it went down. Said he was bobbling in between his legs. 3rd and 4 now for St. Bonnie. Both teams still trying to figure out the passing game. Keep an eye on DeLon Thompson. He's been Mr. Dependable so far for the Seraphs. Hard count. And they'll give it inside to Thompson. He'll bounce it to the outside. Now cuts it up. Breaks another tackle. He does have the first down. Penalty flag is down in the area of holding. Boy, DeLon Thompson is explosive. Our prep zone spotlight player tonight coming in for the Seraphs. And it will be a hold against St. Bonnie.
Take another look. Great vision by Thompson, bouncing it outside and picking up the first. See the leg strength as well for the senior running back. But brought back because of the holding call. Third and 14 after the 10-yard penalty for St. Bonnie. Walter back to pass. He'll give it out in the flat to swing route. What a catch by Thompson, one-handed. Minimal gain, but a great job by Thompson to secure that catch. Ball was thrown high and in front of Thompson. He's able to secure it, but the punt team will come out nonetheless for St. Bonaventure. See if Inglewood comes after this one. Try to create a special teams miscue of their own. They came after it, just missed it. Ball got off. And that ball was picked up by Bryce Parker. Breaks a tackle. He's got the right edge. What a brave return by Parker. Unfortunately, a penalty flag is down. Might be a block in the back against Inglewood. Referee crew huddling up, trying to figure it out. And it will be that. Legal block in the back on the return against Inglewood. That'll back them up. Story of the first half, penalties and miscues. You know, Coach Fig and the staff going to have a talk with the boys about that in the locker room at halftime. I expect them to clean a lot up in the second half. Week 0, first half miscues, not a surprise, but still too many for Inglewood here in the first half. First and 10 on the 20 for the Sentinels. Longstreet out of the pocket. He'll throw it across his body. He's got Johnson on the outside. That'll be a first down. Johnson, the forgotten man, was just sitting outside on the sideline. And Inglewood going hurry up. Jamari Johnson, the University of Louisville commit. Longstreet, the inside give to Parker. Harper with a nice gain. Like the way Harper comes hard downhill as well. Two great senior running backs we're getting to see tonight. And Caleb Harper for Inglewood and DeLon Thompson for St. Bonaventure. These guys will definitely both be playing at the next level somewhere. Inside a minute to go here in the first half. Week 0, St. Bonaventure leading Inglewood 20-7. This is where if I'm Inglewood, I'm taking some shots. You've got big Jamari Johnson on the outside. Don't forget about Bryce Parker, Terrell Bradshaw. You've got speed. Anytime you throw a deep ball, more good things can happen than bad. You get a completion. You get a pass interference call. You know, inside a minute to go. Don't have much to lose here at about midfield. 4 wide receiver set. Longstreet looking right. He'll throw in the inside seam, just a little too tall
for Kalayan Perry to pull in. He's 6'3", tried to go up and get it. Great effort by the senior receiver. Just couldn't climb the ladder enough. Nice timing from Longstreet, just a little bit too tall on that seam route. He had him. Bring a 3rd and about 4. Now, Perry in motion. Penalty flag against St. Bonaventure. Encroachment on the defense. That'll be a 1st down for Inglewood. Trips down below. Two men in coverage with safety help. Longstreet's looking that way. There's pressure. He's going to run it now. He's going to have a 1st down and more. Smart gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock and move the chains again for Inglewood. Good presence by the sophomore quarterback in Longstreet. Kept his eyes downfield, but also saw a lot of open turf in front of him. Was able to pick up the 1st down. 9 seconds came off the clock there. Still 31 seconds left in the 1st half. Time at least for a few more plays and a couple shots for Inglewood. Now that trips set moves to the top of your screen off the right side. That'll leave one-on-one coverage down below on Johnson. He's trying to go to him. Ball's complete. Johnson breaks the tackle. Trying to break another one and just get out of bounds to stop the clock. What a play by Jamari Johnson. They brought corner pressure. Longstreet was able to find him. He broke a tackle, nearly broke a second, but a heads-up play to reach the ball out of bounds and stop the clock. Well, if it's me, I come right back to Johnson with man coverage. Longstreet, quarterback draw. Tried to run it, picked up a few. And Inglewood very smartly calls a timeout to stop the clock. Otherwise, it would have kept on running with the running play. Remember, folks, clock will only stop on an incomplete pass or if a receiver gets out of bounds and barring a penalty. So they use their timeout. 22 seconds left in the 1st half. Inglewood much needs a score here before going to the locker room. And they don't want 3, they want 7. Down 13 right now to St. Bonaventure. Inglewood trying to figure out personnel. Look to your left of screen. I go fade to Jamari Johnson on the left side. One-on-one coverage. He's got a big height and size advantage on the corner. They throw it out in the flat. That ball is complete to Harper. Great effort by Harper on a high pass from Longstreet to go up and make the catch. And Inglewood will use their last timeout. 13 seconds left. Play time for 1, maybe 2 plays. We'll see if St. Bonaventure gives that same look. Drew Cofield is a very talented corner, just a sophomore. He broke up that touchdown attempt early on to Johnson, but it wasn't a true jump ball. If St. Bonaventure is not going to bring safety up over the top and just go one-on-one on Johnson, I think you've got to give him another shot, at least with the jump ball. Give him a chance to go up and get a rebound for you. When he broke up earlier, it was more of a level 2 ball where Johnson didn't have to jump as high for the ball. Cofield was able to break it up.
Looks like the same look. If you look on the outside, Johnson, number one. Cofield is about 6 yards off now in coverage. You either go fade jump ball or back shoulder with the soft coverage. He's looking that way. He's throwing to the pylon, and the ball is complete. Houston Longstreet to Jamari Johnson. Touchdown, Inglewood Sentinels. The Louisville commit is in the box.
When he got that big ass receiver, he throw a low like that.
Great play call by Coach Fig and the offensive staff. Used the big body of Johnson to frame the talented but smaller body of Cofield. And timing and location from Houston Longstreet, throwing it low to the pylon. Touchdown. The kick is up this time, and it barely gets through. But Bryce Parker gets the PAT extra point. And Inglewood now within one score, down 20-14 to St. Bonaventure. We'll take another look. Left side of your screen. Longstreet is patient, waiting for him to break back to the front pylon. Puts that ball low and away where only Johnson can come up with it. Double coverage can't stop. A perfectly timed ball and great location. Longstreet to Johnson. See why Louisville loves this young man. Full scholarship offer. He is committed to the University of Louisville. My Florida State Seminoles will have to see him over the next few years. Not looking forward to that. This is where you would expect a squib or a pooch kick. Not trying to let anything be returnable here. Last play of the first half. And you have a line drive. Squib. It is picked up. It is returnable.
Oh, yeah, Vinny, there you go.
Nice tackle again by Vinny Wolfgram on special teams. Not much of a return by Joaquin Johnson. And that'll do it here in the first half. A lot of fireworks in week 0. But St. Bonaventure 20, Inglewood 14. The Sentinels get a much-needed score before going into the locker room. A lot of offense, a lot of defense, a lot of miscues and turnovers here in the first half. But we've got a ball game, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly for the second half. You are here in the Prep Zone on Valley Sports West.
It's the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event, and with great offers on select Ford vehicles, you'll not only bring back the fun, you'll supercharge it.
Now get the powerful 2022 F-150 with 1.9% APR for 60 months, only at your Southern California Ford dealers.
basketball shorts. They go well. Weird, no, bro.
all the way up. They didn't go in there, they went on top of it.
Top of the press box? Yeah. We went up the stairs, it's for the press box, we walked up. He goes, there's a really pretty view up there. I'm like, oh, let's go. All the way up there. I'll make it.
Yo, man, you want to sit down?
Watch her purse. Amber, come here.
Ready, Rep?
Welcome back to the Prep Zone on Valley Sports West. Hope you're ready for the second half. We got a ball game, a one-score game between St. Bonaventure and Inglewood. And the Sentinels will kick off to the Serras here to begin the second half. Week 0 has been exciting so far here in the Prep Zone. 20-14, Serras lead. And trying to add to it here coming out of the locker room. I do expect to see a lot of adjustments and better play in the second half from Inglewood. This ball's returnable. Great play on special teams by Inglewood. Keon Glover had the catch. And then right away, I believe that was Moen Gamage in coverage. Glover's not a guy you want to get out in space with the football. Mentioned earlier was talking to Lorenzo Booker, CIF Hall of Fame member, great running back for St. Bonaventure, class of 02, before joining me at Florida State, and he raves about Keon Glover, the sophomore running back. Said, Chris, keep your eye on this kid. Obviously, that's why I have him on special teams as well. And Andrew Walter will bring the offense back on the field. The Alamany transfer in his first year here at St. Bonaventure. 1st and 10 on the 21. That'll be an inside give to DeLon Thompson into the second level again, as he's been much of the evening. That'll bring up second and very manageable.
Let's lock out defense. Let's go, Benny.
Walter now under center. Thompson single back formation. 2 receivers to the right side, top of your screen. They'll put Barlow in motion again. Give it to Thompson on the right side. You're going to see a penalty flag come in. I think they're going to think that's a face mask. It was not. I could see it from the side angle. From the back end, it did look like it. See if we can maybe get another shot at it. He had a grip of the shoulder pad. That's going to be a tough break for Inglewood. Take a look at his left shoulder pad back. Now, maybe it was. Maybe it was a face mask. I stand corrected. I thought he had his jersey on the left shoulder pad. It's good to see DeLon Thompson get back up. That flag came from all the way back judge, about 20 yards away. But he got it. That'll be first down. St. Bonnie, 2-back set. Walter, the inside give to Thompson. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, and another penalty flag down. We mentioned it in the first half. A lot of laundry on the field, a lot of penalty flags, but expected here in the first game of the season, week 0. Penalty will go against St. Bonaventure. That'll back him up 10. Actually, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, it looks like. Bring up first and forever for the Serras. D-line rotating out for Inglewood. Inglewood did good bringing pressure from inside the box in the first half. See if they come back to that here in the second half. Barlow in motion, coming back to the left side. Walter gives it inside. That's Thompson again, another penalty flag down. This time it came from the side judge. And we're going to have holding against St. Bonnie.
Personnel change for St. Bonaventure on the running back. Come off the field, bringing another receiver. Obviously, passing situation. 1st and 32. See another shot of the big arm of Anthony Walter, the big junior quarterback transfer from Alamany. 4 wide receiver set. Trips now to the top. It's a high snap over Walter's head. See if he can fall on it. He tries. And it looks like he's able to regain possession. Good job by the quarterback and Walter to save that. That would have been, if not a touchdown, ball inside the 5 for Inglewood. I used to like to pick those up. Bad snap and try to make something happen. But Walter with the smart decision there to just fall on it, preserve the football and the possession. Second down just got a lot longer. 2nd and almost 50 for St. Bonaventure. And this is one where you just want to avoid the safety or a turnover. This is a drive you want to result, if not in a first down, in at least a punt. This drive will be a wash for St. Bonaventure. And if I'm Inglewood here, Coach Fig and the defensive staff, I'm bringing heat from somewhere. Got nothing to lose. Right now, 7 in the box, 2 high safety. I might bring someone else in the box or shoot someone in the gap. The run is outside. Thompson nearly broke a tackle. There's a lot of space outside. Nice job. I think that was Jared Barlow on the tackle. Shoestring tackle on DeLon Thompson. Benny Wolfgram comes back in the linebacker position for Inglewood. Clock continues to run. St. Bonaventure, again, wanting to use up as much of that game clock as possible. Keep it out of the hands of the Inglewood offense. Leading by 6, 20-14. Under 8 minutes now to go in the third quarter. Shift is on for St. Bonaventure. They'll give it to Thompson on the left side. Breaks another tackle. Another positive gain for DeLon Thompson. And again, victory here for St. Bonaventure. Avoiding that turnover. Punt is not a bad play here, ending this drive. Watch out for Bryce Parker, the deep return man for Inglewood. Scouting report, this is not a guy you want to let return the football. Inglewood got close to blocking one in the first half. Do they try to come after it again? Almost got it. It'll be great field position nonetheless for Inglewood inside the 40 of St. Bonaventure. Serra still lead 20-14, about 7 minutes to go now in the third quarter. You are in the prep zone on Valley Sports West. Chris Ricks, pleasure to be your play-by-play and analyst for the evening. Looking forward to a fun season with Dave Otta and our prep zone crew here on Valley Sports West. Houston Longstreet, great field position on the 37 of St. Bonaventure. Johnson's in the backfield. Parker motioned out to the right. Now Longstreet making a check. Maybe a quick hitter out to the right side to Parker. He looks it. Now he's going to recon. Quarterback draw. Bounces to the outside. Longstreet, another nice run. Pick up about 7. Steps out of bounds and stops the clock. See the scheme there. Just a little pump fake to the right side. Gets the backers, everyone flowing a little bit horizontally. And he's able to get in that second level in the quarterback draw. Inglewood going hurry up. Now they'll give it in the backfield. The handoff to Janelle Gray. And Gray will pick up the first down for Inglewood. That'll move the chains. Jonell Gray, normally a receiver, but now lined up in the backfield again alongside Longstreet. We'll give it to Gray again, left to right. Breaks tackle, puts his head down, and gets about 5 more yaks. That's yards after contact, and 13 is pumped up. This is exactly what we saw in the first drive of the game by Inglewood. Big chunks every play, moving the chains. Comes pressure from St. Bonaventure. Longstreet gets it out in the flat, beats the blitz. Ball is complete. That's the number 10, Terrell Bradshaw. Touchdown, Inglewood Sentinels. There's a penalty on the back end. They're going to call excessive celebration. Hey, I get the rules, but I'll tell you, as a former player and a coach, I love seeing the boys have some fun, especially in week 0. It's been about 9 months since these guys have celebrated in a game. And that'll push it back on the kickoff. Will not affect the PAT. Extra point. And check it, they're going to move it back here on the PAT extra point. That'll back it up 10 yards. Make a chip shot a little bit longer. It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against Inglewood on the excessive touchdown celebration. Personally, I think that rule should be scratched. I'm all for sportsmanship, don't get me wrong, but these are high school athletes. Most of them will not play college. Let them have some fun on a Friday night. We're celebrating a touchdown. Again, I get it, but not a big fan of excessive celebration rule. As long as it's in good taste and nothing demeaning or offensive to the other team, I said let the boys have some fun. So that'll change the play call for Inglewood. Instead of kicking it, they're going to go for 2. Longstreet in shotgun. Ball is on the 18-yard line. Longstreet looking left, trying to buy some time, get away from pressure. He'll beat contain, gets a block. He's going to throw it in the end zone. That ball is tipped on the back end. Nice defensive play in the secondary. Tough to see here from the press box what number that is. St. Bonaventure, white jerseys and gold numbers. Not the easiest numbers to pop off of the jersey, like the white on green for Inglewood. Take another look at the touchdown. Longstreet in the flat. And then again, it was Bradshaw breaking the tackle and getting in. Take a look. All he does is spin the football. You see that every day. Not taunting, not doing anything the other sideline. Not anything ever excessive, just spinning the football. Again, I get the rules, just not a fan. Nice play by Bradshaw. And a nice job by Anthony Walter to beat the blitz. They brought pressure, and that's how you beat it. Treat it like a hot, get it out in the flat to your guy. They had an answer built in. That's how you execute a blitz beater. Now Bryce Parker on to kick it off for Inglewood. Nice kick, it's deep, but it's returnable. That'll be Joaquin Johnson. Put it on the carpet, he's able to get back on it. We got a tie ball game, folks. 20-20, Serra and Sentinels. 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Now Walter back on the field. Forgive me, that was Longstreet on the last drive. I said Walter. 2 talented sophomore quarterbacks, easy to confuse them. Walter with the handoff to Thompson. Bounces it outside. Picks up a few more. Takes a hit on the back end. Amir Garrison bringing in the hit. Penalty flag down. I think we're going to have a sideline warning now against St. Bonaventure. It'll be more of a warning. That'll be a penalty. That should move St. Bonnie back 5 yards. Coach Kenichi's like, really? You can see him right there talking to his guy, Jared Barlow. Maybe it was against Barlow. Bumping into the official. That's why they have that 2 to 3 yard white strip on the sidelines. All player and coaches are supposed to be on the other side of that white. If you get in that box, a little on the field, the referee's going to let you know about it. Now 2nd and about 17 for St. Bonaventure. And now they call a timeout. Mix up in the backfield on the lineman. Coach Kenichi, you see him walking on the field. Talking to the young sophomore running back, Keon Glover. Alignment and assignment, key in football. Serra's had neither on that play. 5:37 to go in the third quarter. Tie ball game here at El Camino College. Beautiful August evening. Start off week 0. It's been a great game so far. Don't go anywhere, folks.
It's the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event, and with great offers on select Ford vehicles, you'll not only bring back the fun, you'll supercharge it.
Right now, get 2.9% APR for 60 months on the family-friendly 2022 Ford Explorer.
Welcome back to the Prep Zone. You can follow us on Twitter at Prep Zone for all your updates from tonight's game and all the games in the Southern section of Dallas Sports West. It's a Wildcat giving it Thompson. He'll take it up, takes a big hit, but bounces off. He's got the edge on the right side. Around Thompson. Got one man to beat. And he's driven out of bounds. Caught on the back end by Jaden DaCosta. Touchdown saving tackle. And Thompson slow to get up. Took a big hit by Krishawn Singleton here in the second level, but Singleton didn't wrap up. Thompson bounces it, and you see the speed, but on the back end, DaCosta pushed him out of bounds. I'm hoping that's a cramp by Thompson. That's what it looks like. I think that right calf cramped up. Another normality in week 0. Again, 2-a-days are tough. It's scrimmages and team periods, but you cannot simulate the intensity and the duration of a real game here in week 0. So those cramps, very common in the beginning of the season. Hopefully that's all it is. It's what it looks like. The way they're stretching, when you have that leg straight, you're pulling back the toe. You're trying to loosen up that calf cramp. So bust out the Pedialyte, the mustard, the pickle juice. We take a look at St. Bonaventure's schedule. Next week they'll be at Pacifica, Lincoln, Notre Dame, Oak Hills, Bishop Diego, Westlake, Simi Valley, talented Calabasas team, and that rivalry Oaks Christian to wrap up the season. First down, Seraphs. Walter under center. Puts Barlow in motion. To give. In the backfield. That's the Glover. Glover picks up a couple. So much tradition here at St. Bonaventure. We mentioned Lorenzo Booker, now his son, Kayan Booker, a sophomore wide receiver on this team. So cool for Lorenzo to be watching his son now suit up in the green and gold. 2nd and 8, Walter in shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. He's looking up top, one-on-one coverage on the slant. And that ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Probably a good thing it was, because Justin Johnson was coming hard downhill at the safety position. Good coverage on the back end by Inglewood. Take a look at number 8 right there. Ball was tipped, but it would have been a big hit. That might have been juice, I think, into the boundary. Ought to bring third down and 8. Keep a look at the trip set to the left of your screen. Watch the route combination. Single back set, no receiver into the boundary. One-on-one coverage down below on Juice. Across the middle, the ball is complete and knocked out. Scooped up by Inglewood, going up the sideline, and it is ruled incomplete. Wow, it looked like from up here it was complete over the middle, and then the hit jarred it out. We'll see if we can get another look on the replay. Again, the referees are closer than I am, way up here in this college press box at El Camino College. But it did look like it was complete and then knocked out. Take a look at the replay. Walter over the middle. Yeah, again, a bang-bang play. It looked like from here it was caught, turned, and then hit, and ball knocked out. But the back judge ruled it incomplete. A huge break for St. Bonaventure. They retained the ball. 4:32 to go in the third quarter. Knocking on the door. And this Inglewood crowd is on their feet here at El Camino College. Walter looking left to that trip side, the corner route up top. Penalty flag is down. Ball incomplete towards the corner. Anticipating a holding or pass interference call on the secondary of Inglewood. Well, we'll see what the call is. And they're going to wave it off. I think it's a good call. Looked like good coverage. And that'll be a big stop for the Inglewood defense. They're hyped on the Sentinel sideline. Good shot of the Inglewood faithful, filling up much of this college stadium tonight. They love their Sentinels. I mentioned even St. John Bosco quarterback Pierce Clarkson coming out to support Sentinels tonight. He has some friends on this team. It's great to see his father, Coach Steve Clarkson, his wife Lisa out here with Pierce. Bosco off tonight. No week 0. See them in a few weeks. St. John Bosco, the preseason #1 in the CIF Southern section. Pierce Clarkson stopping by the Valley's broadcast booth in the first half, if you were with us. And St. Bonaventure trying to figure things out again. And we're ready to go. Houston Longstreet and the Sentinel offense back on. That's an inside give. Dane Reed finally touching the ball in the backfield, and it's a good run at that. He was listed as #1 on the depth chart. We've seen a lot more of Caleb Harper tonight, so good to see Dane Reed getting in the mix. This brings up 2nd and short for Inglewood. To give back to Reed, to the left, cuts it back, breaks a tackle. He's got the first down and more. Another nice run by the senior running back, Dane Reed. Don't forget about Jamari Johnson. You see him at the right tight end position, attached. The Louisville commit is a big target. They throw the seam route. This ball was thrown behind that time to Kalan Perry. Longstreet has a little touch on that over the linebacker. Perry still running with that ball on the seam. Just a little bit behind. Perry made a great effort to go back and try to snag it. But I think someone in the secondary might have got a finger on it as well for St. Bonaventure. Take a look right in the middle of your screen. Yeah, got a hand on it. That was number 40 for St. Bonaventure, Jeremiah Barrios. Barrios nearly came up with the interception. 2nd and 10, Longstreet making a check. See the 2 wide receivers split up top. Down below, they're so wide we can't even see them on our camera. And the give inside after they spread out the defense. Look, a positive run for Inglewood.
Krishan,
A
wrap
good run
up.
by Caleb Harper.
Wrap
I'm sorry, I
up.
think that was Joshua Russell on the carry that time. Russell gets it again, the number 3 back tonight. A couple nice runs by Russell coming in, spelling Dane Reed. And now we see Harper back alongside. It's going to be a quick play action. Longstreet outside, escapes pressure. And great pursuit from the defensive end position for St. Bonaventure. Tackle by number 30, he's not on the roster. Nice play nonetheless. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Longstreet looking right. Get it outside on the boundary. Ball is complete. And a great effort by Bryce Parker to cut it back inside against the grain and pick up the first down. Really like the play of Bryce Parker tonight. Just a quick little hitch, sat down on the sideline, and made a man miss to move the chains. First down, Inglewood. Play action again inside. They'll throw it again to Parker on the outside. Little comeback route. Good spot, catch by Parker. And they'll give him a breather. Back-to-back catches for number 12. Second and about 3. Longstreet in the flat. Ball was tipped. He had John L. Gray wide open in the flat for the first down. Getting good pressure off the edge again for St. Bonaventure to get a hand on it. A couple of our smash-up players tonight, Anthony Albanez Jr. and Jared Barlow, the middle and outside linebacker. This ball on the outside, ball is complete to Gray. And that'll move the chains. I'll tell you what, John L. Gray showed up to play tonight here in week 0. Every time he's touched the ball, he's done something. And St. Bonaventure will have to regroup. Inglewood on the move. Minute 39 to go in the 3rd quarter. And approaching the red zone of St. Bonnie's. Take a look at the Sentinel schedule. They'll have Foothill next week. Then they'll go down to Carlsbad. San Diego, they'll play Adelanto, Lawndale, Hawthorne, Centennial. That'll be a great game. Lusinger, Beverly Hills, and they'll wrap up with Morningside. Always a solid schedule for Inglewood. And again, folks, we mentioned earlier in the game, you cannot say enough of what Coach Milvon James, or Coach Fig, they call him, has done in his 4 years at Inglewood. Took over an 0-10 team in 2009, did not win a game. New head coach. Since then, they've gone 26-2. Great shot of the Inglewood cheerleaders. Spirit squad supporting their boys here. Good job by the St. Bonaventure training staff. Take a look at one of their players, make sure he's good. And we still got player down just outside of the right of your screen. We're taking a look at him. Again, you got that leg straight up. Most likely a cramp from my experience as a player, coach. I hope that's what it is. Nothing more than that. When they put that leg straight up and they pull that toe, 99% of the time that's a cramp. These boys have been working hard, 2-a-days in the heat, working their muscles harder than they have all off season. So the body's still trying to catch up with the mind. And he's got that stiff leg, trying to keep it still so that calf doesn't lock up again. That Zane McCulley, the free safety, junior for St. Bonaventure. Good to see him up. Always moving slowly. Looks like just a cramp. First and 10 for the Sentinels. And you see the three receivers to the top, but you've got one receiver standing basically on the sideline, Bryce Parker, at the bottom of your screen. Love how Inglewood really spreads out the field. They try to use up all that 40-plus yards of turf, sideline to sideline. Longstreet looking at Parker, looking to the sideline, getting the check from Coach Fig and the staff. And looks like that's going to be a delay of game. It's actually going to be a false start against Inglewood. Someone moved. Approaching minute 30 in the third quarter. Ball snapped. Quick fake inside. Penalty. Inglewood was trying to go fast before St. Bonaventure could get set. Fortunately, a little bit too fast. Another false start against the Sentinels. Jonell Gray trying to get back in the game. He's ready to go. Terrell Bradshaw now leaves the trip set, comes down into the boundary. Keep an eye on Terrell Bradshaw, right slot, split in the middle of the field. He got a too-high safety look. Open area is in the middle of the field. It's going to be a quick hitter to Johnson in the slot up top. Great tackle on the back end for St. Bonaventure. Jamari Johnson, not easy to bring down. 6'5", 250. The senior tight end wide receiver, again committed to the University of Louisville. Street, he's going to throw the swing route outside. Parker, he's got the edge. He breaks the tackle. And that is a touchdown. Caleb Harper on the swing route from Houston Longstreet. And now it's a good call. Harper, little touchdown dance, no flag. The boys have some fun. Just feel bad for Bradshaw, who got penalized the last time he just spun the football. Nice pitch and catch from Longstreet to Harper. Harper did the rest, breaking the tackle, getting to the edge, getting into the end zone. Bryce Parker puts it through. Bryce Parker with the extra point. And Inglewood extends their lead, 27-20. Take another look right on the swing. Harper breaks inside, breaks a tackle, and then you see the all-out speed of 24 taking it to the house. Movie fans, Friday fans, one of my favorites. Hence not the Miss Parker, but the Mr. Harper reference. Bryce Parker now back on to kick it off. Handles all the kicking duties as far as a place kicker for Inglewood. Parker kicks it deep. It is caught. Glover still fighting and finally brought down. Great effort to tackle. That's Jeremiah Queen. good coverage and was not going to let Glover get away that time. Special teams, a third facet of the game, very underrated. It's so important in this game of football. St. Bonnie will start with it inside their 10-yard line. Most backed up they've started tonight as far as field position. Walter with Thompson on his left. Trips to the top, single receiver into the boundary down below. Walter, RPO. He gives it inside to Thompson. Thompson breaks the tackle. He's out to the left side. He's got a first down. Finally pushed out of bounds. Justin Johnson again. He is aggressive. Love him at the safety position. I think he's a next-level player. Take a look at, again, the strength of Thompson. Started right. Look at the jump cut. Breaks the tackle and then cuts back against the grain to get the first down. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Rosales in motion, inside give. That's to Thompson. Thompson picking up more chunky yardage as he's done all night. That'll bring up second and short. About 3 to go for St. Bonaventure. And looks like St. Bonaventure is going to run out the clock here in this third quarter. Coach Canetti calling the boys over. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Inglewood holds on to a 7-point lead. Don't go anywhere. Expect more fireworks. We'll be back for the fourth quarter.
Remember as a kid, if you could dream it, you could do it? Well, you still can. Now during the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event. And with great offers on select Ford vehicles, you'll not only bring back the fun, you'll supercharge it. So when the sun goes down, you'll just be getting started.
Now, get the powerful 2022 Ford F-150 with 1.9% APR for 60 months, only at your Southern California Ford dealers.
Good shot of Coach Canetti with his Serra's offense. Coach in his fourth year at St. Bonaventure. Coach Canetti, class of 03 at St. Bonnie's. I mentioned earlier he was a ball boy for Coach John Mack growing up. He's been around this program pretty much his whole life. He told me before the game, Chris, I bleed green and gold. All right, so we flip the field, 2nd and 3. St. Bonnie's, man in motion. Quick bubble pass. It's going to be a double pass now. Man wide open. That ball is complete to Joaquin Juice Johnson. It's going to be a house call. Touchdown, St. Bonnie on the double pass. Great play call by Coach Joe Ganeshi. They come out of the quarter. And that wasn't just drawn up. That's something that was practiced throughout the offseason, practice this week. They saved it for the perfect time, and it paid off. Manny Rosales, who just threw the touchdown pass, on for the hold. Jacob Moraga. The kicking duties. This time it's George Mann on for the extra point, and it is good. We'll take another look at the double pass. The quarterback Walter is going to take it, throw it real quick to Manny Rosales, who's a backup quarterback. the aggressive Sentinel defense comes in, and that leaves Juice Johnson all alone on the back end, and that's an easy catch and house call for St. Bonnie. Great job by Rosales to make the catch and then get rid of it quick before that pursuit came in from the Inglewood secondary. A little razzle-dazzle from Coach Ganetti and the St. Bonnie staff. We got a tie ball game again at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And as long as the pass is lateral or backwards, you can throw it again. It was not a forward pass. Perfect execution from St. Bonaventure. Walter throws it behind the line to Rosales. Emmanuel Rosales does the rest. He is listed on the roster as a wide receiver and quarterback. Great job by the 5'10 senior. This ball kicked deep. It is returned. Looks like that's Parker. Got to the right side. Cuts back against the grain. Watch out. He's got one man to beat. Oh, and he is taken down. Shoestring tackle on the back end. I think that was
TC, block! It was racing.
David Montez possibly on the tackle. Again, hard to see those gold numbers on the white jerseys from the press box, but what a return by Bryce Parker nonetheless. Almost takes it to the house, but great field position to start at the 35 for Inglewood. Look at the vision of Parker. Started right, came back across to the left side of the field, broke a tackle there. Just couldn't break that last one. Needed one more block at the end. Houston Longstreet, sophomore quarterback. Fakes it inside. He's going to take a shot. He's got Johnson behind coverage.
Go up and get the damn block.
And ball knocked away at the last minute. He got behind the cornerback and Drew Cofield. Thought maybe he would extend his arms, trying to high point that ball. Thinks he was a little too far behind Cofield. Cofield recovered well, was able to get a paw on it and break it up. He had gotten by him in coverage. That's one that either Longstreet wants to drive and get to him sooner, or Johnson's got to go up and get in high point. Longstreet now looking right. He's going to hit the underneath route. That ball's complete to Parker. And taken down after the catch. Trying to go up-tempo again, back on the ball. That's their MO. Keep the defense on their heels. Don't let them get set and catch their breath. Now we'll do a check with me. That's when the coordinators on the field see the defense, what formation they're in. They check the play call into what they want. Houston Longstreet makes the adjustment. It's going to be a quick hitch in the flat outside. That ball is complete to Perry. Cuts back in and gets close to a first down.
Come on.
Longstreet again, 12 D1 offers, just a sophomore. Back in the ball, 4th and 2. They're going for it. He's making the check. A little inside tunnel screen. Look at all that space on the left side of the field. Attack that open left side. They're going to give it up the middle. He's hit. Dane Reed, but he breaks through it, keeps the legs pushing, and he's got the first down. Dane Reed, didn't see him in the first half, but he is showing up in the second half. Being very efficient. Number 3 has carrying the football. First down on the 20 for Inglewood. St. Bonnie's goes from 1 high to 2 high. 2 high safeties now. Now Inglewood making the check. Penalty flag. It's going to be false start against Inglewood. Caught someone moving on the interior line. It's a tough thing for the big fellas to hold their water at times when you're making all those checks and taking all that time. They're used to kick sliding and getting out of there. Sometimes they can't just hold it. Remember, to 1st and 15 after the 5-yard false start penalty. Trips now to the left side. Little bunch check for Inglewood. But 2 men in coverage. You got 2 covering 3 to the left. And they'll go right to that area. There he is up the seam. Ball is complete. Using Wall Street. Complete. Jamal Jabari. Touchdown, Inglewood. Tried to hit that seam so much tonight, just haven't been able to play catch. Not that time.
Let's go! Let's go, D!
For the extra point of the hold of the quarterback in Houston Longstreet. It is down, it is up, and it is wide right. 2 of my least favorite words in the American Dictionary, coming from Florida State, being a part of a couple wide right misses to determine ball games. This one sails to the right of the upright, no good. So now still a 6-point game. There it was. We talked about a pre-snap. St. Bonaventure had 2 DBs covering that trips bunch set, and that allowed Jabari to run open on that seam route, and a nicely delivered ball from Longstreet. He's missed the seam a few times tonight. Put it right between the 1 and the 9 of Jabari that time for a touchdown. We'll see if that missed extra point comes back to haunt Inglewood. Again, it's just a 6-point game. If St. Bonaventure is able to score, that 1 point could be the difference here tonight. Special teams, underappreciated, undervalued, but so important in that third aspect, along with offense and defense. Parker on for the kick. Another ball returnable. Taking up the left side. Breaks a tackle, and then is hit hard. I think that was Kayan Booker, still representing that number 28. Now, Lorenzo Booker wore number 1 here at St. Bonaventure, then wore 28 at Florida State, so I'm used to seeing a Booker in that 2-8. Good job by Kayan. Breaking a tackle, getting good field position to start for St. Bonnie at about the 25. No time to panic for St. Bonaventure. Plenty of time, 9:30 to go in the game. Down just 6. And in motion will bring it to a trip set to the right. Walter looking right, comes back in on the tunnel screen to the left side. Ball's complete to Juice. And that'll be a first down. Joaquin Juice Johnson. On the tunnel screen into the boundary. Good play design and scheme from Coach Ganecci. Motion the man out from Dubs to a trip set and come back into the boundary on the screen. This Inglewood band has been rocking tonight, keeping this crowd on their feet. The inside give to Thompson. Cuts back, makes a man miss. Thompson to the edge. And another big first down for St. Bonaventure, DeLon Thompson. I know Lorenzo Booker's on the sideline. Well, on that one, watch number 24. One of the best backs in the southern section. Another first down for the Serras. Continuing to march. Now at the 35 of Inglewood. Walter, inside give to Thompson. He's up the A-gap again into the second level. Close to another Serras first down. Very nice job by the boys up front. Acosta, the center. Cardenas and Jovel just opening up that A-gap. That's 2 openings on each side of the center and allowing Thompson to hit it hard and get about a 8-yard gain on first down. Second and 2, St. Bonnie. Thompson's deep in the backfield. Walter, man in motion under center. He's going to give it to Thompson again on the left side. Thompson gets contact at the line of scrimmage, but pushes forward, close to another first down. See where they give him the mark. It's going to be just short. This is where back in the day the quarterback just gets under center, quarterback sneak, pick up that foot, 2 feet for the first down. You don't see it as much in this day and age of football. All the shotgun. Let's see what St. Bonnie does here. 3rd and less than 1. See, you see Walter in shotgun. Now you don't have to go a yard. You got to go 5 yards. They try the hard count to get him the jump. The inside give to Thompson. He's got the first down, trying to get to the edge. Breaks 1 tackle, can't get by the second. Good tackle on the back end by Amir Garrison to save the touchdown from DeLon Thompson. Clock continues to run. Under 7 minutes to go. St. Bonaventure driving now inside the red zone. Reminder, folks, that's inside the 20-yard line of Inglewood. Spread formation. Walter looking at his wristband to confirm the play. Not checking the time. You got a man in motion. That's Rosales. Gives it inside. Looks like that's Keon Glover still driving with a little help of his boys, a lineman up front. Keon Glover, the future in the backfield here at St. Bonaventure. Anthony Walter as well, the transfer coming over from Alamany, just a junior of all this season and next year in the green and gold before he goes and plays college football. A lot of Division I interest and offers already for Anthony Walter. Second and 6, ball on the 15 of Inglewood. Approaching the 5:30 mark in the ball game. Walter, inside give to Thompson. Thompson makes a cut, he's hit. Good pursuit by the Inglewood front. Holding Thompson to a minimal gain, not easy thing to do on number 24. That'll bring up 3rd and medium. Javonte Smith coming back in the game. Spelling the double nickel, Luke Bledsoe. 3rd and about 6. Judging by the chains. Anthony Walter is going to shift out Thompson. Thompson on the option route over the middle. He's got him. Ball complete. Touchdown, DeLon Thompson and St. Bonaventure. Now the all-important extra point for St. Bonaventure to take the lead. George Mann, the sophomore kicker, out of the hold of Manny Rosales. Got to believe Inglewood's going to bring everything they can to try to block this and keep it a tie game. And they come a little bit too early, trying to get a jump on the interior on the lineman, crossing into the neutral zone, encroachment. And that'll make it about a foot closer for St. Bonaventure. I wonder if Inglewood had too many men on the field as well. And now you see Amir Garrison coming off the field. So all the pressure on the right side. Look at the whole team bunched up. They're going to try to come block this thing on the left edge. Just got to get off quick. It's off. It's up. And it is good. St. Bonaventure takes the lead, 34-33. Great play design by St. Bonaventure. You're going to see the running back, DeLon Thompson. He's going to fake an okey-doke out to the left, come over the middle. That gives just enough leverage on the linebacker where he's got body position. Walter puts it right on him. He's able to break the tackle and get into the end zone for the touchdown. Made a little shift motion, moving away from the quarterback and Walter, and then made it look like he was going an out route. Got the linebacker to turn his hips a little bit, and then just hit that jab, that jump cut on the left foot. Has allowed him to get that leverage inside. Walter puts it on him. Still plenty of time for Inglewood, especially with the tempo of their offense, the efficiency of their offense tonight. No time to panic. Still a 1-point game. We have not seen any field goals in this game. It's been all touchdowns. But with the way the St. Bonaventure offense has been operating as well, would not be thinking field goal, thinking touchdown, make that extra point. Special teams miscue has cost Inglewood, where this is not a tie game. They're down one because of the missed extra point on the last possession after their touchdown. Bonaventure to kick it off. It's a pooch kick. Two guys going for it. And luckily, they come up with it. That was number 2, Khalil Pert. The transfer from Sierra Canyon backed up, made a great catch, but then there was contact after it. He had called a fair catch. That looks like that's going to be a penalty against St. Bonaventure. Good job by Pert to make the catch. Because if he, even with the fair catch call, if he drops that, it's a live football. He's able to go and make a Willie Mays catch over his shoulder, preserving possession. And that's going to be unnecessary roughness against St. Bonaventure because of the contact after the fair catch. And that'll give him another 15 yards, moving it into St. Bonaventure territory. Miscue on the last drive by the St. Bonaventure defense. Double coverage on a trips formation. Left a man uncovered. That man was Jamal Kabari on the last touchdown. 1st and 10, Inglewood on the 43. 4:34 to go in the ball game. Inside delayed give. Looks like that's Jonell Gray again, taken back. Jared Barlow in on the tackle. He's been active tonight. Got a 3-yard gain, brings up 2nd and 7. Longstreet making a check. The inside give. That goes to Harper. Very close to another Inglewood first down. Looks like it'll be just short. That's where you want to go. Hurry up, get right back on the ball before the defense is able to get set. Inglewood would do just that. The give inside to Harper. He's got the first down. St. Bonnie going for the strip again. Not happening this time on Harper. He wraps it up with 2 hands, pushes forward. And that'll move the chains for Inglewood. What a night it's been for Caleb Harper running the football. Inside give. That's to Gray. Runs a man over. He's got the outside. Breaks another tackle. It's finally taken out of bounds. Jonell Gray playing with a lot of emotion. Felt there was some contact maybe at the end of the play. Got a guy off and penalty flag is down. Jonell Gray is a man on fire tonight.
Push them back down. Come on, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, you can't.
We're going to have unsportsmanlike conduct against St. Bonaventure. After the play, Gray was down. There was an extra shove by someone on the defense of St. Bonnie's. Good call, and that'll be more free yards for Inglewood. If I'm Coach Fig, I'm giving the ball right back to Gray, playing with a lot of emotion. Every time he's touched the ball tonight, he's made something happen. Ooh, he'll keep it on the outside. Longstreet, inside fake. Tries to cut it up. Takes a big hit. Penalty flag in the backfield. And we're going to have a holding call against Inglewood. Nice play design. They fake the inside run to Gray. On the run option. There was no pass option outside. Did not see a receiver on the edge. That's just an RO, a run option. Defensive end crashed. And he kept the ball on the outside. Unfortunately, negated the positive run by Longstreet due to the holding call. So that'll back up Inglewood. First and goal from the 24. Started at the 9. That penalty backs him up, 15. So that's why you don't see the chains up. Still first and goal. Longstreet, play action inside. He's taking a shot over the middle of the field. He's got his man. That ball is complete. Touchdown again, Terrell Bradshaw. Celebrate. Longstreet with a strike on the seam route to Terrell Bradshaw. Timeout called by Inglewood.
Go for 2!
Will they go for 2? That is the question.
Go for 2!
They go for 1. St. Bonaventure scores and takes the lead. They go for 2 and they get it. St. Bonnie would have to go for 2 as well to keep it alive. Coach Fig and the staff huddling up with their guys, deciding what to do. Will not be surprised to come out and go for 2 here. And kick the extra point, they're just up 6. The way St. Bonaventure has been driving in special teams, a touchdown and a field goal would give them the lead and the win. Trying to create a situation if Bonnie scores that you've still got a chance to at least tie and not be down a point because of that missed extra point that Inglewood had earlier in the game. And we will see that. Houston Longstreet coming out with the offense. Going to try to make it a 7-point game. Smart decision by Coach Fig, at least pre-snap. Take a look to the left of your screen. You got one-on-one coverage. Again on big Jamari Johnson. Do you throw it up and give him a jump ball? Longstreet's looking that way. Man in motion. Now he's looking right. Comes back to Johnson in the back of the end zone. The ball is behind him. Jamari Johnson says, I got you. He snapped it. Touchdown, number 1 for the 2-point conversion. Inglewood extends their lead to 41-34. That's a Division I tight end receiver right there in Jamari Johnson. Wow. Longstreet looks right. Oh, here was a touchdown. This was a seam over the middle. Back again to Bradshaw. They've missed the times tonight. They've hit the last 2 seam routes. This is something they know it's been working at 7-on-7. It's been working. They just haven't hit in the first half. They're 2 for 2 in the second half. Again, right on time, right over coverage. Here's a look. Longstreet looked right. He came back in the back of the end zone. This ball's thrown hard and behind. 9 out of 10 receivers dropped that ball. Not Jamari Johnson. That's why he's committed to Louisville. You can see the hands of number 1. Ball is returnable. Juice Johnson coming back to the middle of the field.
taken down at about the 25. Good coverage that time by Inglewood. Holding on to a 7-point lead. Under 2.5 to go in the ball game. Number one, the question will be, can St. Bonaventure score? If they do they go for one in the tie, or do they go for two and a potential win if they can get into the end zone? Game falls on the Inglewood defense. And this is a young team, graduated a lot of talent last year, especially on the defensive side of the ball. They could really grow up tonight if they can hold the St. Bonaventure offense that has put up 34 tonight. Walter in the gun, Thompson alongside. He'll give it inside the 24. He's hit in the backfield, gets a push, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now you're seeing the momentum of that defensive front for Inglewood. They know the game is on them. Defensive coordinator Richard Young getting his guys in place. Walter outside. He throws it on the edge. That ball is complete to Manny Rosales. Great touch and location from Walter. Running to his left across his body. Putting that ball on the boundary where only Rosales could catch it. And how about 13 coming up with the catch and coverage right behind him. Big time play to move the chains for the Seraphs. Coach Ganecci will call a timeout now for St. Bonaventure. And we'll be right back here in the prep zone.
Remember as a kid, if you could dream it, you could do it? Well, you still can. Now during the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event. And with great offers on select Ford vehicles, you'll not only bring back the fun, you'll supercharge it. So when the sun goes down, you'll just be getting started.
Now, get the powerful 2022 Ford F-150 with 1.9% APR for 60 months, only at your Southern California Ford dealers.
Welcome back to the prep zone. 1:42 to go in the game. St. Bonaventure driving. First down on the 40. Down 7 to Inglewood. Four wide receiver set for the Seraphs. Single back who's seen most of the night. Walter back, looking right. He's going to dump it inside to Thompson. Makes a shoestring catch. And he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock after a nice chunk. There you see the hands, the catching ability. Everyone knows about the running ability of DeLon Thompson. That time that ball was thrown at the feet. He's able to go down and scoop it off the turf. Pick up 5 yards. Inglewood rotating personnel. 4 men coming off, 4 new guys. Looks like they're going to go more of a nickel set. Walter looking left. Comeback route. Thrown behind his man. Penalty flag is down on the back end by the back judge in the secondary. Inglewood wondering what the call is. Most likely that's a hold or pass interference somewhere in the secondary. Tonight's officiating crew talking about it. We're going to wave it off. No penalty. Inglewood fans like the call, giving the rest some love here in this fourth quarter. .143 to go in the game, so who's got some love tonight? Movement up front. That's going to be a false start against St. Bonnie's. Huge miscue. Go back to the original marker. Be 2nd and 10 for the Seraphs. Where you got to find Joaquin Juice Johnson, number 12. Right now he's up top. A lone receiver into the boundary. Walter. Running to his right. He's going to get rid of on the outside. A little contact, but not enough for a flag. That ball falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Manny Rosales wanted a flag. He wanted some pass interference call. There was a little contact. I think a good no call on the back end. Kareem Lorenzo came out and was looking to maybe get back on the field, so a timeout called by Inglewood to avoid the personnel penalty. Coach Young not happy about it. Defense coordinator, linebacker coach for Inglewood. And here the Inglewood crowd on their feet, trying to rally their team for one more stop with 1:35 to go in the ball game. 3rd and 10 coming up for St. Bonnie's. This is where, if I'm St. Bonaventure, Coach Ganecci, I'm thinking of a double move. This Inglewood secondary has been aggressive tonight. They're in two deep, man under right now. Look, 2 high safeties, everyone else man underneath. You can get them on double move somewhere. Hey, they're going to do that. They fake the bubble. Walter steps up, beats pressure, but is taken down and hit hard by number 21, Jaden DaCosta coming in. It's going to be a minimal gain and a timeout called by St. Bonaventure. They tried to fake the screen in the boundary, but good coverage. Safety getting over and helping out on the back end for Inglewood. I think that was Jonah Lewis, I believe, in safety position, coming over and helping, not giving an option for Walter to throw it downfield. This Inglewood team not used to losing. Only 2 losses in the past 4 seasons under Coach James Milvon, Coach Fig. Former UCLA great, Milvon James. Great shot of the cheerleaders for Inglewood. Putting just as much time as these boys. My wife's a cheerleading coach. I know how much time these girls put into it, heart and effort. Great job, ladies. 4th and 6. Ball game on the line. Walter in shotgun. Back to pass, climbing the pocket. He's looking downfield, across his body. That ball falls incomplete, just short. Inglewood defense gets the stop. The turnover on downs. Looked like Walter was looking for Evan Peck. Peck made a great effort to go down and try to get it. Just a little too short. This is now where I think you just see a dose of Dane Reed or Caleb Harper, as you've seen most of the night, to run out this clock, secure a week 0 victory. Has had a lot of miscues tonight. Can't have any more. Got to play it safe. No bad snaps. Run out this clock. There it is, the give in the backfield. Harper. Caleb Harper, what a night he's had on the ground. Clock continues to run. Now under a minute on the official game clock. Unfortunately for St. Bonaventure, not much they could do here. Inside give again to Thompson. He'll bounce it to the left. Breaks the tackle. Clock continues to run. Very close to going out of bounds, but knee was down. And Inglewood will call the timeout.
It's the Ford Summer Supercharged Sales Event, and with great offers on select Ford vehicles, you'll not only bring back the fun, you'll supercharge it.
Now get the powerful 2022 F-150 with 1.9% APR for 60 months, only at your Southern California Ford dealers.
Welcome back to the Prep Zone, final seconds of this Week 0 showdown. What a game it has been. St. Bonaventure on the road versus Inglewood here at El Camino College. Beautiful stadium, beautiful August evening. The Friday night lights are back, and so is the action here in the CIF Southern section. So much of it tonight. This game has come down to the final minute. And now Inglewood just trying to run out the game clock, secure this dub. 3-back set. Gray, the safety on offense. And that's what you see. Houston Longstreet, the sophomore quarterback, just take a knee. Victory formation, we call that. And that'll do it. Inglewood fights back after a tough first half to storm back in the second half over St. Bonaventure, 41-34. What a Week 0 game it has been for both of these clubs. St. Bonaventure will be back, but Inglewood, the Sentinels, prevail tonight by a touchdown. This is Chris Ricks from Valley Sports. We hope you enjoyed tonight in the Prep Zone. A lot of fireworks on both sides, a lot of points tonight to start off the season. Hope you enjoy our action all year long. Join us again next week in the Prep Zone. We'll have another great matchup for you. But tonight, it's Inglewood emerging victorious, 41-34 over St. Bonaventure. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week back here in the Prep Zone on Valley Sports West.